What's up, guys? Happy Power Rangers Day, everyone. Especially to all those who celebrate.
I would
Because if you don't celebrate, why are you here?
I was gonna say I would assume most of the viewers, if not all, do. But that's
do you?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So anyway, sorry for the delay, guys. We had some technical difficulties. We both had extremely long days at work, so we didn't have enough time to prepare as much as we would have liked. But we are prepared, and we got some fun stuff planned. But mainly, what we want to do tonight is we just want to hang out with you guys. We want to do some fun Power Ranger activities. We want to do some fun Power Ranger games and just talk Power Rangers, celebrate the 31st anniversary of this historic franchise, and just say how much we appreciate all of you for being along for the ride.
Yes, no, like honestly, we are super grateful that y'all are even interested in just hearing us kind of vamp about random stuff related to Power Rangers and other topics on basically a weekly basis, if not more.
at the very least once a week. Most of the time now, twice a week.
I know. I'm surprised we're not overbearing to everyone.
It's crazy. But yes, today is also the 2-year anniversary of us covering Power Rangers.
Yeah.
And the 2-year anniversary of Nikki becoming a mega Power Ranger fan.
Yeah, which I only have one thing to say. Oh, wait.
Didn't turn it off.
I know. It's off-brand.
It's off-brand. It's not Super Sentai Day.
I know, but I needed to show it.
That's fair enough.
I didn't take a picture with it yet.
Didn't take a picture. We got our first Sentai changers.
Wait, catch up to me.
You're on 2?
Yeah.
Boom change! There we go.
In all seriousness,
we just gave them a free henshin. Free henshin with every order.
I was gonna say,
free henshin with every live stream.
So funny story is that I tried to do Genbas and I hit my knee so hard it legitimately hurt because I'm an idiot.
That's the risk of being the cool one.
I know.
Being constantly sticky with lollipops and hitting your knee constantly with your changer.
Yeah, that's a thing. But anyway, I just had to show that off. But yes.
Yeah, no.
But that was some form of entertainment, I hope. As will be the rest of this stream.
Absolutely. I know I see a lot of you guys in the comments. First of all, hi to everyone here.
Yes.
It's so great seeing everyone. There's so many people here right now. We're gonna have to go as the stream goes on. We'll say hi to as many of you as possible. I see Tyler. I see Nate. Another great Power Ranger YouTuber, another TokuTuber. What's up, everyone? We'll get to you as the stream goes on, but it's so great seeing everyone in here.
Yes.
I see a lot of you guys asking about when the movie's coming. Unfortunately, we got a little too ambitious. We filmed about 8 reactions on Sunday.
I'll give you a hint. Check out the outfit I'm wearing in our last several videos to guess when we filmed.
We filmed 8 reactions. We wanted to get season 2 of Mighty Morphin done for you guys. We wanted to, the same way we had season 1 done last year for Power Ranger Day, we wanted season 2 done for Power Rangers Day.
Yeah.
So we recorded the last 5 episodes in one day, and then we reacted to the movie too.
Yes.
So the movie is filmed, reacted to. The only thing that needs to be done, we need to finish editing it.
Yeah, which there was a technical difficulty with that basically would have made editing either impossible or just take like 10 times the time to do it. So, but we are in the process of it, and it will be going up.
We are dropping it Monday.
Yes, that is the plan.
It will be the Monday release next week. The full movie edited down.
Yes.
Our reaction. We are also attempting, not confirmed, but we are attempting to launch a Patreon also, possibly on Monday. So the first thing that'll be on the Patreon is we'll try and get the unedited movie reaction on the Patreon. We're gonna try our best, guys. We're doing our best out here, but we're trying to do that for you because we know a lot of people like unedited. So for the people who don't like unedited, it'll be available. But for the people who can only watch on YouTube, we'll have the edited version that, we'll safely be able to watch on YouTube.
I was going to say, like, that version's going up no matter what.
Yes.
We'll have to look into doing the unediting because that is something, like, we're also just trying to be diligent and researching how Patreon works, making sure.
Yes.
Because we're not half-assing it. We're not going to ask for money and not deliver.
Yeah.
So that's something we're just trying to, like, be careful.
And I know a lot of you guys will sign up just to support us, but we still want to give you something in return.
Of course.
It's not going to be oh, sign up for our Patreon, buy us a cup of coffee. We want to give you something. So whether it's, hanging out in the Discord once a month, having a big hangout session or something like that, we want to have tiers that are exciting for you guys, that you can enjoy. Definitely.
Yeah, that was an announcement. That
was an announcement. We have a lot of fun stuff planned for tonight, but I wanted to get that out of the way because I see a lot of you guys talking about the movie, and the movie is coming. The movie is done. Nikki has seen the movie.
Yes, I have seen the movie.
I have re-seen the movie for like the 20th, 30th, 100th time.
So here's a question. Did you vote in today's poll?
I did.
And I bet I can guess your answer.
Oh, awesome. I voted awesome. Because it is awesome. The movie's awesome.
Well, I'm not going to reveal my answer. You'll have to watch the reaction.
We did get, if you go to Starred, I did see someone drop a super chat while we were talking.
David, thank you.
Put up on screen.
Yeah.
David.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, dude.
That is very kind of you.
Thank you so much. You're awesome. I'm glad you're enjoying the content. We will keep it up.
Yeah,
hopefully.
As of now, I would say yes.
We did just film 8 reactions to Toku content on Sunday. Oh, we did Boom Boom Drew too.
Yeah, no, that was
a fun day.
I mean, could you guys tell I was really excited for it?
Oh man, Nikki's so hyped for lap 3. I'm also excited, but she's like super excited.
I mean, wait, I also got this in honor of lap 3.
Yes.
And the even crazier is I didn't think Starbucks would still have them.
Wait, it's the other way. Wait, you got to turn it around. It's an orange.
It's orange and like it even looks like a tire.
It does look like a tire.
In all seriousness, like I do like Starbucks cake pops, and the orange one is still good. I don't know if most of them have it.
Yeah, it's crazy. I had mentioned Nate before. I forgot to shout out his channel. If you want to see more Toku content from Nate, he's in the chat. Film Form Studios is the name of the channel. Go check him out. He's awesome. He's a really nice, great guy. He makes great content. I watched his video today for Power Rangers Day. It was a great video. Nate loved it. So go check that out, guys. But yeah, what are I don't even know. Like, should we transition straight away to the game? Do we have any other announcements to make?
I mean, that's the biggest thing. Because obviously there is then the question of what are we gonna do after the movie? Yeah, I think that's pretty obvious.
Pretty obvious.
More Power Rangers.
A little thing you might have heard of called Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Season 3.
Whoa.
I think it was important for Nikki to wait until the end of Season 2 to watch the movie and then go from the movie into Season 3 because it is a different continuity and a different timeline.
Yeah, because like it really wasn't like, oh, you need to watch it after this episode or else. Like, no, I think it feels more complete this way because I didn't really want to interrupt Season 2 to begin with.
Yeah.
So I think this will be a great transition. So we'll go into Season 3 / Alien Rangers.
Oh, 100%. But I thought it was very important for us to get the Elseworld out of the way first. That way we don't go from in continuity to out of continuity back to in continuity.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you want, I just saw where'd the comment go? Haven's comment. Haven Knight all the way at the top.
Right here?
Yeah. Will I be playing Rita's Rewind when it comes out? Yes. I think it's really cool that we're getting a side scroller for Power Rangers. I really love what the company did today. They dropped the fact that the Green Ranger will be unlockable in the game on Power Rangers Day, which, listen, at least it's a company giving us news on Power Rangers Day, and that's something we haven't had for years. So I will take it. I think it's really cool what they're doing. They're trying to engage with the fandom. Hey, and if they want to send me an early copy of the game to stream live for you guys, I will do that as well. So ask them, and I'll reach out to them myself, and maybe we can do that.
Okay, this is a great one. Maple Beard. Are we gonna watch? Yeah, hell yeah, we're gonna watch it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, did we miss out on that yet? Or?
We didn't. As far as I'm understanding, which could be wrong, I think it's still in theaters. Like it's not on like any kind of like digital release.
Oh, it's in theaters?
Yeah.
That's sick. Yeah, we're gonna watch that.
Harky had tweeted about it.
Are we gonna watch it? Yeah.
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 So that's the thing. Like, so basically what I was trying to say is Power Rangers, we're gonna keep doing.
Yes.
Boom Boomer, we're gonna keep doing. And then obviously we have
Power Rangers, we're gonna keep doing.
Yes.
for 28 more years. 28 more years until they announce season 31 in 5 years from now.
Joy. But yeah, so that's like the main stuff. But you know what? I guess we might as well get into the game.
Yes.
It is Power Rangers related.
We had a fun activity. We wanted to do something. We're thinking about different tier lists to do, but you know, tier lists, they're not as fun because I have to. It's mostly like me, unless we do it strictly Mighty Morphin. But I wanted Nikki to be engaged as well because it's Power Rangers Day. I want us all to be involved, all of us to get a chance to shine. And without spoiling Nikki, this is something cool that we could do.
Also, I like this a lot because it's also different. It's a little more eccentric than I think you would people might expect us to do as an activity. And you know what? It's also a little peek behind the curtain to see how much I actually know about Power Rangers. Because for those who have watched us, are aware that I am staying blind to the Zordon era with the intention of us eventually reacting. But
because I feel like that's the most in continuity. Like those are the most important seasons not to spoil because things carry over. And also like they're the soonest. Anything after that we could realistically like by the time we even get to it, I would forget. We would both forget. 100%. Like so Nikki has seen other seasons. She's seen what have you? Because I know that you've seen Time Force.
I was gonna say I might as well just say it.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I've seen all of Time Force. Great season. That was the one like I can't avoid this because I hear nothing about how amazing it is. So I've seen all of that. As a result, I also know the Lightspeed cast, and I have actually started Lightspeed. I haven't gotten through nearly as much yet as I've wanted to, but that I've watched, and I've seen like the odd clip of other seasons here and there, and then of course Dino and Cosmic Fury.
Yes, which are obvious because we did react to Cosmic. We have a full season reaction to Cosmic Fury, so you can also go watch that. And we had a lot of fun with that.
Yes,
love that cast. One of my favorite casts.
Yes,
in Power Rangers.
So I thought what might be kind of fun for this activity is I'm going to take all the characters, now by all I mean like semi-important characters, from all of the seasons we have both seen, and we are going to do a bracket with all of them to decide who the best is.
We are going to come up with the greatest singular character in Nikki's limited range of Power Ranger seasons, and that's the game.
And by all means, like you see the first matchup, I went pretty deep.
Yes, 100%. Guys, I see a lot of people throwing questions at us. The thing's moving so fast. There's so many of you in here, which is great. If you want to ask questions, you can either drop a super chat and we'll answer them right away, or you can wait until the end and we'll save some time to engage with you guys and answer a lot of your questions.
Absolutely. And then I would say as we go through maybe these initial rounds when we first bring up each character, if you like have a jab you want to throw in or something of support for one of them, like throw it in and we'll try to pull them up. But we're going to try and get through this efficiently while also trying to be entertaining.
And I will not do anything efficiently. I'm here to cause chaos.
If you say so. All right. So without further ado, let us begin.
Let's go. Let's start.
Okay. So here is the bracket itself. Let me see if I can actually do this to make it look. Okay, that might. I guess that's it.
Use matchup mode.
Okay. Here we go.
It's matchup mode.
So the first one is.
Does anybody want a Starbucks gift card? On the side. That's just funny.
Okay. So for the first one, we have from Mighty Morphin Squat versus from Dino Cosmic Fury, the Green Morphin.
See, this is actually an interesting matchup here.
Yes.
Because let me paint you a picture. There are two characters that both stand in the background and do absolutely nothing for long periods of time until they occasionally do one useful thing.
So like it's the question of they have very different functions too. I mean, to be fair, Squad is sometimes funny. I think he says such stupid things with such sincerity.
I mean, for the meme, I would keep this bit going, but I think it's very obvious it's the Green Morphin Master.
Yes, because she's actually
She literally created Ranger powers. Without her, we wouldn't have Dino Thunder.
Yeah.
She created the Dino Gems.
Yeah.
So Green Morphin Master. I think that one's easy. Let's bang that one out really quick.
Yeah.
Green Morphin Master.
Congratulations. Whoa, Mucus.
Whoa.
From Dino and Cosmic Fury versus Nadira.
This is tough.
From Time Force.
If you guys watched our Cosmic Fury reactions, I'm a big Mucus supporter.
Mucus is great, and she gets better in Cosmic despite having a smaller role. But Nadira is
such a vibe. It's crazy.
Because she really should just be a boring stereotype, but she's so much fun. Also, Film Form Studios, thank you very much.
Thank you. Yeah, I agree. Justice for Squat. He just wants to live. Squat just wants to exist. He got put up against a Morphin Master round one. He had no shot. Poor Squat.
So this sucks. I have to go Nadira though.
Listen, I love Mucus, but I feel like if we're doing one-on-one, Mucus and Slither is the move.
Yeah.
Like they are, the two of them together is better than Nadira, I think. But Nadira by herself is such a vibe. It has to be Nadira.
Nadira can actually stand without Rancic.
Yes.
Thank you. Guys are so kind. Oh my god. Uncle Brian. With future multi-part episodes, will you react to all at once or do one at a time? I think after how we've done the last few, our intention will be to do them all at once because that was, as a viewing experience, it's better, and then hopefully for you all, it's better to watch. Yeah,
for us, it's better to view it all in one block, and to present to you guys, I think it's the most efficient way.
Yeah.
For us to watch multi-parters all in one block. So yeah, to answer your question, yes.
Yes.
That's the plan going forward.
Oh my god, Jacoby, thank you.
Oh, who's this guy, Jacoby?
Yes, that's what I just said.
Okay. Stay versed. That's my catchphrase. Also, we're trying to make merch. I'm reached out to a couple of different artists. We're putting some stuff together.
Yeah.
We're working on some merch, so that phrase will be a part of at least one thing.
I was gonna say, Haven Knights may have a good point with how long Ninja Quest is. So is that gonna be one video?
Yikes! That's gonna be one video.
That we're not gonna record all at once.
Yes, and also, while Jacoby is here, he did drop a video today, also on Power Rangers Day.
Mm-hmm.
So make sure you guys go to his channel, subscribe, check out the video because it's a really cool video essay.
Yes.
He just broke out into the YouTube game, so go over there and show him some support. He's a fellow Toku tuber.
Absolutely. So, all right, the people and I have spoken.
Yes,
Nadira.
Nadira. I agreed.
Okay, just say.
Listen, I'm picking my fight.
Oh.
This is interesting. See, this is interesting.
Oh, this sucks.
It sucks because you have like the ultimate cool guy.
Yeah.
In Zach versus the ultimate empath in Trip.
Who's also really smart.
Yes, this is.
Okay.
I'm really curious. I'm curious. I want to remove myself from this one for a minute. And I want to hear you.
This really sucks because I think it's easy to say that Zach is certainly the more iconic of the characters and has had a bigger impact on the franchise. I mean, between OG Mighty Morphin, because he really stands out as a character amongst that OG cast. And what he does even in Once and Always. But Trip is so lovable. Like,
it's tough.
It's like, here's the thing. I'd probably rather hang out with Trip, but if I'm talking about the best within,
let's break this down. Who has a bigger impact on their season?
Ooh, that's a good point.
It's Trip.
Yeah.
By a mile.
Okay.
I love Zach. I'm Mighty Morphin till I'm no longer here.
Yeah.
But let's be honest. I think in terms of MMPR Black Rangers, Zach and Adam had equal impact on the story, which is not really much. Adam becomes way more.
I was gonna say I love Adam. If I had to pick, now if this was Zach and Adam, I would pick Adam.
I feel like Zach is very tropey, and outside of the hip hop keto and some slight character development we get with him, he has no real impact on the season. The way that Trip is constantly affecting Time Force.
And I, you know what, to Trip's credit, he stands out in a season with 3 even more impactful Rangers on his team.
This is going to be the first controversial pick.
Okay, I'm glad I have permission. We're going Trip.
We're doing Trip.
Yes.
We're doing Trip. Guys, and you want to know what's I see a lot of you when the matchups come up, you're like, oh no, guys, these are all random. I don't know what the next matchup's going to be.
Okay, this I did not plan for.
Oh, God.
Except here's the sad thing. I think we both know.
It's very easy for me. I'm just trying to make it dramatic. For me, I already know.
So, by all means, Amelia is impactful. She's honestly probably, out of a lot of other Rangers, one of the ones I'm probably the most like.
Yeah.
But, come on.
There's no, I think, in Cosmic Fury, Amelia has more impact.
Yes,
100%. Than Izzy. 100%. They really fumbled Izzy's story, and hers was one of the stories that got heavily cut down when the episode count was reduced, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Izzy, I'm going to be honest with you guys, because this is going to be a future video. My top Rangers, my top Green Rangers, my top overall Rangers. But no matter what, Izzy's going to be in that top list. So for me, it's Izzy, hands down.
She has such a great story. And, obviously she's very groundbreaking as an openly queer Ranger, but I think it's not even that. She's just, first of all, well acted, Probably
Tessa Rao, however you pronounce it, is one of the best actors in all of Power Rangers. She's given some of the cringiest lines of dialogue in the history of this franchise, and she delivers them with so much nuance and skill. Like it's really impressive. If you go back and watch, especially the early episodes of Dino Fury, she's given generic Gen Z like memes, like jargon to speak, and she says it with so much like gravel and intensity. She really does deliver it well. She has great delivery.
Yeah, and then just never mind, like her story is played out so well.
The stuff with her mother
and her brother and Fern, and her mom, and just even the other Rangers when she interacts with them.
And while we are praising Izzy, but that's in no way us undermining Amelia.
No,
because we still like Amelia. Unfortunately, Amelia got fed to a buzzsaw in round 1. Because Izzy is hands down far and away one of my favorite Rangers of all time.
I was gonna say, like, I think we can both safely say she'll probably do very well in this.
Up against most of this list, I probably would have moved Amelia up easily.
Yeah. So, but sorry.
I'm sorry. I see a lot of you Amelia fans in the chat. And we love you, but
oh
no!
Wait,
this is gonna break hearts.
Is this really that hard though?
For us, it's in terms of Iron America just asked. Is this in terms of power scaling or just who we like better? Probably who we like better.
I mean, it's both. I think we're allowed to use whatever standard we like.
We're allowed to make any justification.
Now, let me also be clear that while I've not finished Lightspeed, I don't know 100% what happens, but I have also seen the Lightspeed crossover with Time Force, so I kind of know. But here's the thing. I mean, as much as great as Miss Fairweather is and how impressive she is, can we really?
It breaks my heart because I like Miss Fairweather. Miss Fairweather is a great character,
and she has to go up with Joel.
And you know, she gets to hang out with the space cowboy himself. Guys, I can't. It has to be Ernie is the true mentor of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
He's the actual father figure.
He's the actual father figure.
Not Zordon.
He is what Zordon should be.
Yes. And like he's so sassy. I love it.
He's so sassy. He knows how to make smoothies. He knows how to cook.
Yes, he has.
She knows how to make Ranger Tech. So what?
Ernie, like,
can she make me a smoothie?
But here's the thing: Ernie, on top of all that, like, provides so much to Angel Grove. It's insane.
Yes. Ernie single-handedly funds half of the school's functions.
Yes.
90% of the school functions are at the juice bar. Without Ernie, Angel Grove High would have to cut their staff.
Yes. This is a weird one.
This is a really weird
okay, because here's the thing.
Frax and Captain Mitchell.
Here's the thing. Frax is what Cannonborg, aka General Jinzo, should have been. They're so
Sky Cowboy. You're right. I said Space Cowboy. I'm thinking of the movie Space Cowboys.
Oh no.
With Tommy Lee Jones.
Because here's the thing, Frax actually is an interesting villain.
He is. There's a lot of nuance to his character. Yes. And his backstory is one of the best in Power Rangers.
Which is, again, saying something when he's aside Ransik and Nadira.
Yes. Time Force, hands down, is some of the best villains in the franchise. There's some really great storytelling there.
But at the same time, do we really disrespect Captain Mitchell? It's hard.
It's really hard because they have both of them have so much impact on their season.
Yeah, and now for what it's worth, I think you're gonna have to speak a little more to Captain Mitchell for stuff I don't know.
I mean, Captain Mitchell, you didn't finish Lightspeed?
No.
Then I can't really speak on because it's a spoiler.
But is it good?
It's very good.
Okay.
Like he is super important to so many plot points in Lightspeed Rescue.
Real quick, Ghost Walker, thank you so much. Who has the more annoying voice?
Thank you, Ghost Walker.
Rita or Dub Jason? Here's the thing.
I like Rita's voice.
I was gonna say, like, I kind of like it, and I'm so used to it at this point. It would be weird to not hear it.
Rita's voice fits for the character that she is, so I'm gonna have to go Dub Jason.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, so for the purposes of this,
it's tough because this could be like a Final Four matchup because They're both great characters. They're both super important to their seasons. They're both extremely well acted characters. Like, I love Frax's design as a Toku monster.
And also, for Power Rangers, his backstory is pretty damn
super dark.
Because I had the spoiler if you've not seen Time Force. I had the suspicion he was originally a human. I did not think he ended up the way he did.
Yeah, it was rough. It was some rough stuff.
Oof.
But here, someone did bring up a good point. Iron America brought up a great point. Frax does not get developed until the probably the final third,
which is
of Time Force,
which is valid.
Whereas Captain Mitchell is constantly moving the plot forward.
Yes, well, he's literally responsible for the Rangers.
And not, but we get a chunk of his exposition in the beginning, and then the stuff that we learn about him later on.
Yeah.
And the stuff that happened to him in the past, and the people that he inspired, and the things that he did. I think I'm gonna have to go Captain Mitchell.
I think that's honestly a fair, reasonable choice. And it sounds like most people agree with you. Oh
my god, this is brutal. Like, this side is brutal.
Also, why did this match up so much Dino Fury? That's annoying.
This is tough, man. They're putting all the Dino Fury. Well, technically, Mick is Ninja Steel.
He's also Dino and Cosmic.
Yeah, I would say he's more of a he has 2 episodes of Dino.
And a lot more in Cosmic.
He's a regular and like a special guest in Cosmic.
I mean, but here's the thing: is this really that much of a matchup when you consider Ollie?
No, it's not.
Because here's the thing: Ollie is a kind of a poopy head.
Ollie is the character work done with Ollie's fantastic because he's really unlikable in season 1 of Dino Fury.
Yes.
And they carry that over into season 2 where they use that to further his character along.
Yes.
And make him go on a character arc in that season with Amelia, with his mother, which is all really, really great nuanced stuff.
Yes.
Then in Cosmic Fury, they take the seeds from season 1 that they planted, and it all comes to fruition in Cosmic Fury. I think Ollie's one of the best written characters in all of Power Rangers.
Yes.
I just really love Mick. But he can't beat Ollie.
Would Mick really beat that many people?
No, he wouldn't, but he's just a great guy. He's just a great alien, man.
I know.
Crazy.
I mean, okay, do we even have to talk?
I'm sorry, Ion. It's Billy. Billy is one of the greatest of all time. He's not. David Yost not only has impacted the franchise, but the character of Billy Cranston has probably had the greatest impact in this franchise outside of Tommy Oliver.
Yes, 100%. He's been there.
You could even argue that he has more impact than Tommy.
You could make an impact that he has a greater impact on the very season he was in with Ion.
That's true. And he has more of an impact in Cosmic Fury than Ion.
I also do want to give Ion some flowers. I think they improved him in Cosmic.
Yes.
But man, this is a steamroller.
I really like what they did in Cosmic, where they made it seem like he was pining for Zato.
Yes.
As a lover, as a romantic interest.
I think it was a very reasonable character arc because he is pretty much the last of his of everyone he knew now.
Because in Dino Fury, they really just kept recycling the same storylines with him over and over again, like his arrogance and
his problem is he didn't have a lot of growth.
No.
He gets a lot of it in Cosmic, but guys, come on.
This is easy. It's Billy.
Do we even have to?
Super easy. Oh, we're on to second half.
So they do I don't like it when they do this, but I don't know if I can fix it. It's okay.
Okay.
All right. I mean, this. I feel
this is not. Oh, okay. So we're doing this whole side first.
Yeah, which I forgot that this site did that.
It's crazy, right? Because
I feel like this is easy for me.
What do you think? Let me hear your thoughts.
I think in terms of the totality of both, Nadira is far more interesting. She has more of an actual character. And she has an arc, and even though she's not omnipotent, she gets stuff done.
You're right. Let's pick Nadira.
Why? What were you gonna say?
No, I was just curious because we can't deny that the concept of the Morphin Masters is interesting, and the Green Morphin Master being the one that I think the other Morphin Masters suck. Yes. Mark, thank you so much for joining us. Happy Power Rangers Day.
Yes.
Just wanted to shout you out because you're leaving. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Much appreciated. Have a good night, bud.
Oh
my God.
So this is hard.
They're both really great greens.
I know. Here's the thing. I'm very convinced, even without having seen all the seasons, that I can guess most of Monty's top Ranger list just by how he talks about certain characters. And like I am very confident that these two are either in or like on the edge of his top 5 green.
Yes, true. Iron America, that's hilarious. Trip ended
Right.
racism, pick him. That's so true, but also he didn't, right?
I was gonna say, who did the better job though, him or Joe?
That's a great question. Or Slither and Mucus, they ended like
transphobia.
They fought for trans rights.
Well,
and Zato.
I was gonna say Zato's the one that like helped it come true though.
You're right. So we Power Rangers, we're fighting all types of inequalities. So we cannot give Trip points for that for ending racism because we're fighting all types of inequality.
This is very painful.
It's painful for me, but it has to be done.
It has to be done.
Let's
just do it. Let's just do it.
Let's pull the Band-Aid off. Let's not make these people. Wow, 2 great mentors.
I feel like this is also easy though.
Who are you picking?
Well, I mean, you're the one that I only know one.
Should we pick the True Zordon?
Well, here's the thing. Without spoiling, is whatever happens with Captain Mitchell so impactful and deep that it supersedes Ernie? Yes. I will take your word for it. I'm willing.
I love, like I said, Mighty Morphin forever. Like, but man, I can't deny that Captain Mitchell is hands down one of the best mentor figures in all of Power. Like, this is really tough.
Yeah.
Ernie's a legend.
He is.
Like, I can't even tell you when I read MMPR The Return.
Yes.
There was no greater experience than seeing an older Ernie being still around to this day inside that utopic Power Ranger world where the Power Rangers won.
Mm-hmm.
I like that was super cool for me to see.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, you know what? Like, this is tough. This is so tough.
It's kind of on you, sir.
Man. Ernie. Just because I'm going with my gut. Captain. It's been a pleasure. It's been oh my God.
I mean,
this is crazy. These are 2 of the best Blue Rangers in the history of the franchise.
But
it's crazy. It's Billy. If it was anyone else, Ali would have gone through.
Yeah.
If like literally Billy or Tommy.
I know.
And it had to be Billy, and he got squashed. That's sad. Nadira's great, but is he?
I was gonna say, I feel bad. It's the end of the road.
I'm sorry, Nadira. You did so well. Yeah. We're so proud of you.
We are.
Oh no, father and his son.
No, remember Billy said that Zordon's his father.
Billy's an idiot. Billy's dumber than I thought.
But come on.
It's got to be Billy. Billy Cranston, man. It's gonna be hard to dethrone Billy.
I was gonna say.
Never mind. Oh my God. I don't know if can we skip this? No. Can we skip this one?
We could. Why did they do it this way? I don't like it.
This is so tough for me. I don't know if I can make this call.
You have to try it. I know, because I feel
you might have to make this one.
Well, here's the thing. I know for you, this is like the definition of head versus heart.
Yeah.
Because the obvious choice.
Yeah. All the logic, which is crazy because that's these 2 characters, right?
But you know what? Let me say.
These characters are head versus heart.
Well, let me say this. Cosmic Fury.
Okay. Logistically, I know the answer is Billy.
Yeah.
My head knows the answer is Billy. Every fiber of my being knows it's Billy. But my heart is saying Izzy.
Because here's like what I do want to also bring up is you kind of just mentioned it. Tommy is kind of like what encapsulates Power Rangers, but Billy is like kind of like the closest person to dethroning that.
What you in the chat have to realize is what I'm doing right now is stalling for dramatic effect.
Yeah.
So I can keep Izzy in this competition.
I know.
For as long as possible.
She will always be a runner-up. I mean, I guess a semi-final.
She will always be top tier in my heart.
I know.
You didn't even let me say goodbye. You didn't even let me say goodbye to Izzy. You just clicked through. Sorry. Oh my God, it's heartless.
Sorry.
Heartless.
But this one's easy.
This is easy. I think Lucas is one of the blandest characters in all of Power Rangers.
He's not even just bland. He's so unlikable. He has exactly one good moment in Time Force. That's when he starts shipping Wes and Jen in a really cute moment near the end of the season. And that's it.
That's literally it.
And Javi, like, actually has a good arc.
A great arc. I think he's a great character. I love him being super sensitive. Yeah, it's Javi. Like, why are we even wasting time?
Yeah,
it's
let's not do it.
Oh my god!
No!
One of the greatest Red Rangers in the history of the franchise versus one of the greatest fathers.
Possibly the best parent figure or actual parent in Power Rangers.
Listen, say what you want about Pop-Pop, about Dino Fury.
Yes.
There's no denying that Pop-Pop is great.
He's literally the best in a season that has a lot of parents. He's easily the best one. He's
so supportive. He loves Amelia so much.
He's so wholesome.
And again, he did all of that without having to. He is the definition of parent who stepped up.
Yes, he was literally begged by 2 aliens who thought they were gonna die to hey, please save our daughter in case we perish.
But we're literally just pleading a case for Pop-Pop just so that you know how much we love Pop-Pop. The answer is clearly Carter.
Yes.
He's too goated.
I know. Bye, Pop-Pop.
Bye, Pop-Pop.
Oh! I think this is a tough one.
This is really tough.
Because in all seriousness...
Chat, where are we feeling on this? Because this is, these are brutal. These are brutal.
This is... Because here's what really sucks. Is that I feel like a lot of what is against Trini is the fact that she is so unceremoniously removed from the series. But... Because Dana, again, without having finished Lightspeed, knowing, what I know about Dana, though.
Dana, here's the thing, right? Dana is very impactful to Lightspeed Rescue, but she's really not that impactful. She's one of the least impactful Rangers. She's there.
At least, but she becomes a doctor.
Okay. They all do really noble professions. Most of them have really noble professions.
That's fair.
Whereas I think Trini, actually, out of the 3 Rangers that left, Trini has the most legacy.
Yeah, you're right. She literally has
She has once and always the return. Everything revolves around Trini. The comic books, Trini.
I know.
There's so Twee has left behind such an amazing shared love for this character.
I know.
Because of how amazing she was. Sorry, Dana. I'm going Trini.
That's fair. And again,
Trini gang, rise up.
Nice. Oh, come on. It's me.
This is crazy because if it was anyone else, we're literally there are some characters on here that you can't deny their impact on the franchise. And I would meme J-Borg through if it was most of these other characters. I would even meme J-Borg up for some of the bigger Rangers. But Wes is too important.
Wes is so great.
Wes is not only is Wes a great character, Wes is so important to Power Rangers. Beyond just Time Force. Wes. It's easily Wes.
I love Wes.
I love a meme more than the next guy.
When I watched Time Force, he was my favorite.
But J-Borg, just know.
We like memes.
We could have done some. We could have done some damage. Oh no!
Oh god!
This is the matchup that might end the stream. This will break the stream.
Because this is
too much power.
Is it bad that this is hard?
It's really hard because they both have an equal role to each other in the series.
Oh my god. We have talked about this. Even though he has development, Warren Garcia kind of sucks.
Yeah, but so does
Babu.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's supposed to suck.
He spent the majority of season 2 in one position behind that peephole.
That's true, yeah. No, okay, so by all means, yes, Warren Garcia does a lot more.
Why couldn't J-Borg be in this one?
I know.
J-Borg could have cleaned house.
With either of them, for that matter.
All right, just move Warren Garcia up.
I know. Not because we have some immense love for
This is in protest. We're moving him up in protest. No!
Ooh.
Man.
They're so different.
Guys, what are we gonna do? This is so different.
I know.
The only thing they have in common is the color blue.
Here's the thing. From the first episode of Time Force, I was like, Circuit is so stinking adorable. and he tries so hard. Like I'm sure there are people who think he's annoying.
Chad is so cool.
But Chad is cool, and I like how awkward he is.
Chad, I think breaks the mold for a Blue Ranger in a lot of ways. He definitely is a unique Blue. But I love Circuit so much.
Chad, I know. And again, that's saying something considering all the great characters.
You know what? Someone just reminded me he worked at SeaWorld Circuit, because we don't support SeaWorld's treatment of aquatic animals.
That's true. I'm sorry. I do like Chad though. I'm sorry.
Montyverse is pro animal.
Oh hell yeah.
Oh my god! Why did we get through all the good ones early? What is this? Like, I don't even know who I want to choose.
I know. Can we just like remove them both and bring someone else?
No, we gotta put Mr. Collins. You know Mr. Collins is the answer.
Now that being said, he's such a dick.
Who is more absentee, Mr. Collins before he finds out his son's a Power Ranger, or Scorpita the entire series?
You know what? In his defense, he's not really absentee.
You're right.
He's just a dick trying to push Wes in a
He
direction.
wants what's best for his son.
Even though it's super misguided and he's greedy as hell.
He's bringing on his generational trauma of trying to be successful and pushing success and his life on his son. But I do think he learns and grows as a character, and we have to applaud that.
Yes, he's an actual character. Scorpina is kind of a meme.
Scorpina is a meme. She exists just to exist.
Yeah. Wait, did they not add all the characters?
They must not have. We had way more characters. How is Adam not on here?
Hold on. After this, maybe there's like a second part. Let me check. I'll check it.
We'd have to check. There probably is, because there's a lot of characters missing.
I'm annoyed.
Tommy, Jason, Rocky, Kimberly.
Yeah. I do not like
half of the teams. There might be another bracket.
Yeah. But between this is weirdly.
This is weird.
This is
weirdly evil. This is weird. I mean, easy.
Oh, it is.
Jade is so much.
But here's the thing: season 1, Jane is very annoying.
That's true.
She gets a lot better to the point where her quirks actually become endearing, but it takes a while to get there. But that being said, does she not technically have more screen time than Aisha?
Has no character.
She's Kim's best friend.
We just learned that she likes fashion.
And she's Kim's best friend. And then she goes on a tirade over her fire department duties.
Yeah, like, it's crazy.
And she boogies with the bear.
All right, we'll put Aisha through for nostalgia, I guess.
Yeah.
And protest.
Oh my god. All right.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, Javi, but it's Carter.
That's too easy.
I love Javi. I just know I love you.
Yeah. This is also. I feel like you're disrespecting someone no matter what.
Now, this is quite possibly the hardest decision we've had to make all night.
Yes.
I'm actually like avoiding it. I'm dreading it.
But I feel like you kind of know where you're leaning.
I know where it has to be.
I know.
What's Thanos say? I know what I have to do, but I don't know if I have the will to do it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. RIP tweet. RIP Trini. It's got to be Wes.
I feel bad, but like, I'm sorry. His impact in his own season alone.
Yeah.
Well, let's also be clear. I would say
he saved the future.
Here's the problem.
And the past.
He honestly like has more impact than any of the 3 departing Mighty Morphin Rangers.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Yes. You're not wrong.
I know, but it sucks to say it. All right. Come on, this is easy.
Circuit. I'm sorry.
Circuit's
great.
Mr.
Right. Collins. Mr. Collins. Bye.
That's so sad.
It's so sad. But it is what it is.
Oh.
These are 2 of the greatest Republican white male Red Rangers in the history of Power Rangers. No, Wes would probably be libertarian. Probably be Democrat.
Oh my god.
This is tough. This is really tough.
Here's my thing: is that I think here might be a good way to put it. As a Red Ranger, I think you can argue Carter, but as an overall character,
it's easily Wes.
Yeah.
As a leader and as a Red Ranger, as much as I like Wes's leadership style, Carter's a natural leader. it comes to him like fish to water.
Yeah, and by all means, Carter does have a good arc from what I've seen so far. So it's like it's not like he's a Gary Stu. He's flawless. No, he has some problems, but he is so natural.
But this could have gone either way.
But
this is probably the closest we've gotten to a 50-50.
But I think we know.
Yeah, it's Wes. But I just have to point out.
Yes.
That this could have gone either way.
Yes, absolutely. All right. Oh, come on.
Circuit. Where we live? Circuit City.
Oh.
Oh no. Two friends going head to head in battle.
I mean, are they friends or is it only Trip really?
Are you going to say Wes doesn't like Circuit?
Yeah, he does.
They've had adventures.
Yeah. All of them except Eric, who's mean to him.
Yeah, but Eric, deep down, he's mean because he wants to keep people at arm's length.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, come on.
It's Wes. Yeah. Just because unfortunately, he's a Power Ranger.
All right. I don't know what the heck happened to this.
We don't know. This is chaotic.
But I mean, we know what this is.
It's closer than you may think.
Yeah.
But it's obvious. I feel like it's obviously Billy.
Yes. I don't even think that's a question. Yeah.
Yeah, we did it, Billy.
I'm gonna see give Vamp for a little bit. I'll see because if we can get the other half, that would be a blast.
Yeah, if we could do the other half of the list for you guys, that would be great too. But this is our results. Billy wins the inaugural Montyverse Power Ranger Day bracket fight character tier list. Congratulations, Billy Cranston. All the blue boys and blue gals and blue everythings. Say what up in the chat. But yeah, that's that. That's that. So, what are you guys up to? What's going on? Let's talk. What are you guys thinking? I almost fell backwards on my chair, trying to relax. Are you guys happy that Billy won? Are you guys glad that Billy won the inaugural Montyverse bracket fight of awesomeness? Let me know. Haven, I love it. 90s. Just keep the 90s coming. Let's go. That's true. The top 5 to 10 would be a 6 season. Mentors, all of those people. Can you imagine a team with Billy, Izzy, and Wes? That would actually be wild. That's crazy. Yes, today is actually National Power Rangers Day. It is recognized as a national holiday. Who celebrates it? People who were born in the 90s and later, I guess. Or just people that like Power Rangers. Anyone can celebrate Power Rangers Day. That's what we're doing here today. Someone said do a 6th Ranger. B-Lane. 6th Ranger, Extra Rangers next. We're going to continue doing these. These are things that we love to do. We love to do tier lists. We love to do brackets. So definitely, we'll probably rank 6th Rangers at some point. The more Nikki exposes herself to the Power Ranger franchise, well, we're definitely going to do more tier lists. Oh my God, Iron America. That's savage. That's crazy. But you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Hey, to be fair, they did. Didn't they put to sale some metallic armor MMPR figures? They're celebrating. They're celebrating by trying to get us to spend money.
All right, I got the second half.
Guys, we have the second half. Let's go.
Yeah, I apologize. I don't know if they can hear me. But
Ghostwalker, thank you for the donation just to shame me. Zordon may not be great, but he's better than other mentors that will come along. You're not wrong, but also...
Is the standard that high?
The standard's pretty... He sets a pretty low standard.
Yeah, so that's where it's like, I get where people come from, but does that mean we have to forgive him?
I'm never forgiving Zordon. I can't wait for you guys to watch our reaction to the movie.
Oh my God.
Because if there's nothing more in life I love, it's a good bit. I will say that you will all be thoroughly interested in seeing my reaction to MMPR, the movie, because it's fun.
Sorry. I'm trying to make sure that
That's right. We got a lot of great questions coming in. If you guys want us to answer some questions, or if you want to tell me how much I suck for hating Zordon, let me know.
Right.
Let me know.
Let me try clicking on this now, Because on my computer, it's working. What? This is weird. On my computer, it's working. On here, it's not.
That's very weird.
Yeah. Apparently, I will not use this website again.
Yeah, it's a terrible website for brackets.
Yeah.
There's no way for me to share from your computer either.
Oh no, there is.
How?
Let me check.
Yeah, that would be too difficult.
Okay.
Jordan, thank you. Man, I appreciate you for being here. We appreciate you. Jordan said, with no new season this year, and who knows when, I appreciate y'all doing this tonight. We appreciate you, Jordan. We appreciate all of you. That's why we're doing this, to be honest with you. We want to show appreciation to you guys. You guys have been with us for 2 years, 2+ years, and who knows how much longer. We're going to keep doing this forever and ever. By the time Power Rangers comes back, we'll still be here. We'll still be doing this. Who knows? We want to do some, maybe if you guys, you know what, if you guys kind of like this format, if you like this bracket format, maybe we'll bring this to conventions. Maybe in 2 years we'll have a bracket fight Power Morphicon panel or something.
I think that would be really fun because I know that panels will often take submissions, and I think something that would be fun like that, just that would be interactive with a live audience, no less.
You also have to tell Power Morphicon. You message Power Morphicon and Ranger Stop and you say, hey, the Montyverse makes us laugh with all their nonsense. Give them a battle.
All right, I'll be honest. I don't know what's going on.
That's okay. We'll save that we'll save part 2 for the next live stream, because now that things have slowed down, now that we're kind of slowing down with reacting to things, we did Turtles and Batman. We're still releasing Turtles and Batman.
Yeah.
We're gonna get back on schedule with that next week. We're gonna have time for more live streams.
Absolutely.
So now that we got the movie out of the way and we got Power Ranger Day out of the way, we'll have plenty of time to do more live streams and more brackets. So if you guys like that first bracket of chaos, there's more coming.
I know, absolutely.
But now we can hang out with you guys. We've been going for about an hour, a little bit less than an hour. But now we could just chat.
Yes, absolutely. If you guys just have any random questions, Power Rangers, anything.
If you want to tell me how awesome I am, if you want to tell me how great I am, I'd appreciate it. You can tell Nikki she's fine.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Did everyone see our henshin in the beginning of the stream?
Oh God, I half hope they didn't because it was so bad.
It was pretty fun. I mean, it's fun.
It's fun. I just here's the thing. Even though we react in front of the camera several times a week, I'm still so nervous just all the time.
Yeah, I know. I'm not. I don't have that problem.
Lucky you.
Especially when I'm with all you guys. You guys give me confidence.
Yeah. I think my biggest problem is like we think we know these so well, but then it's like when I come to do it, it's like, oh no.
I know Joe's. Like Joe is so easy to do.
Yeah.
No, it's like you got to do Kamehameha. Like he does the Kamehameha and then he does boom. Like that. Because it's very shonen. It's very, very shonen.
But that's because he's a very shonen-esque character.
Oh, Craig, always watch your parent. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
We appreciate that.
Thank you.
We love that you guys love the reactions. Make sure to keep liking the videos. The more you guys like the videos, leave your comments, the more we keep wanting to do them.
Absolutely.
It's your support that kept us going, and it's your support that will continue to keep us going into the future.
I was gonna say, well, some people are throwing some questions in, so let's see. Iron America, what is something any character in Power Rangers has taught you that has stuck with you to this day?
There's so many great lessons in Power Rangers in total, but one that always sticks to me is from RPM. It's just the entire existence of the character of Ziggy, and that he's one character that you won't expect to be a Power Ranger. He's a character that has made mistakes in life. He's a character that has been on the Power Ranger version of the wrong side of the law. He has done things that some people would consider unmoralistic.
Yeah.
And then for him to be able to change and for him to be able to overcome his past mistakes and build a life helping people and moving forward and moving beyond that is really inspirational, I think, to me. That's why Ziggy's one of my favorite characters, because he's not the heroic type. Like there's a lot of other characters that overcome things. I mean, Leo overcomes things too in Lost Galaxy. But with Ziggy, like Leo is a hero type. He is machismo. He is your traditional like movie star hero. You see Ziggy, he is a great example of anyone can be a hero.
No, I think that's a great lesson. I don't know because all this is too recent to me. I feel like a lot of the lessons for me as an adult are ones that I kind of already believed in.
Yeah.
I mean, look,
You learned that you could fly a plane. Kimberly can fly a plane.
I learned that Kimberly is just awesome in general.
You learned that Kimberly is overhated for some reason.
Oh my god.
And mistroped. It's crazy.
I'm sorry. Like, where did the damsel in distress stereotype come into?
We watched the movie, and I think we could talk about this because it's not relevant to our reaction at all. It doesn't matter. But in the movie, like, people to this day, people talk to me about how Kimberly's a damsel in distress in this movie. Does she call out Tommy's name 3 times in the movie? Yes.
You mean her boyfriend?
But 1, he's her boyfriend. 2, out of all the characters in that movie, they all, like, Rocky literally gets saved by Adam. He would have died if not for Adam. Kimberly gets put into situations she cannot escape from by the writers that forces her to call out for help.
Yeah.
And she still holds her own multiple points in that movie.
Yes, 100%. So
I'm Team Kimberly.
100%. Like, here's the thing: if not for Billy, I would say she would be the and Tommy. She would easily, but I mean, she might be the Mighty Morphin Goat anyway.
She might be.
This is a great question. So from JPSCS Dutra, what's the plan regarding reacting to other Sentai or even starting Kamen Rider? Here's the thing.
Great question.
I think we can be a little candid about this.
Yeah.
I absolutely love being able to do Boon Boonger, but it is probably by far the hardest for us to actually do.
It is far and away the hardest reaction for us to do in terms of logistically, in terms of like Toei, in terms of a lot of different things. I would love to do Kamen Rider Golf.
Yeah, I like because we have never watched Kamen Rider. I will at minimum at least be watching that first episode.
Yeah, we will watch it. Maybe we'll watch it and record it. Maybe not. We'll see. It really depends on you guys. If we can get like if the views explode,
What happened?
What?
Oh.
No, if the views start exploding on a lot of videos, like maybe we'll consider it. But for right now, we're probably not.
Yeah, I mean, it's not trust me, it's not because we don't want to, but it's like it's a matter of we don't like if it's anything like doing Boon Boonger, it would just be very hard. And
yeah, I mean, it's definitely something we want to do, but logistically, we just don't think we can do it at the moment. We both of us work full-time jobs. This is neither of our full-time job. We still have to edit, do thumbnails. We want to get as much stuff to you guys as possible, but it has to be within reason.
Yeah, just because there's stuff that we want to continue doing that we know it's coming up that is in addition to that.
We don't ever want to over promise anything.
But again, like even beyond that, like I said, Boon Boonger is very hard. Yeah. Like I wish I could tell is it Toei?
Yeah, it's Toei.
I want to beg them, like, please, like Americans like this show.
No, I mean, listen, it's just that they have a really aggressive claiming system too, and that's on anime and that's on everything. So it's really tough. That's why a lot of anime reactors have a lot of frustrating stories about how many times they have to edit reaction videos. It's just very it's so much harder to edit a Boom Boonger episode than is a lot of things. And we want to give you the best quality possible. We want to have fun jokes. We want to make it something that you enjoy. Like I enjoy going back and watching our Boom Boom videos. I think they're pretty hilarious. There's a lot of great jokes in there. So we also want to make the videos good.
Yeah.
We don't want to crank out tons and tons of content, and you guys want to enjoy it.
Because trust me, we don't want to either be chopping them up or muting or anything that detracts from the experience.
Yeah, I mean, don't and who knows, maybe one day we'll watch Kamen Rider and we'll talk about it in a live stream. Yeah. That's something that we could do.
It's all a maybe, it's just a matter of we don't want to promise it. Haven Knight. But first of all, yes, feel free to ask any questions that aren't Power Rangers. If you two are gamers, have you ever played It Takes Two before? Paulina loves it.
Our friend.
Our good friend.
You need to give context. You can't just say a person's name.
To be fair, she's been on the channel.
She has. Yeah, but yeah, I game. I play Fortnite. I've been playing Fortnite. You can catch me on Fortnite. Fortnite, the new Marvel season. I'm a big Marvel guy, so as you can see, Marvel, DC, comic books in general. I love it. So I've been on Fortnite.
Absolutely. And I'm a big Mario Pokemon person.
Did we get to jerks super chat.
I'm surprised you even wanted to go to it.
I mean, listen, I'm a reasonable person. Mm-hmm. He took the time to donate $1.99. I will give him $1.99 worth of time to acknowledge
fair. that. Okay. Just really quick. Jabbar says Corone is his favorite. She was the third Power Rangers character to go from evil to being a Power Ranger.
Corone's great. Great character.
Is she actually the third Ranger to go from evil though to being a Ranger? Without spoiling as much as you can.
I'm trying to think. I mean, it's really loose interpretation,
but it could work.
It could work. I mean,
yeah. Iron America top 3 episodes moments. The election episode was so funny.
It was good.
That was funny. A lot of stuff in the first half that I have to.
Zed's introduction, fantastic, iconic. White light, iconic.
Even when Tommy finally loses the green powers for good. No, here's the thing. The season's messy, but there are some good things in it though.
Yeah. It's a very messy season. Yeah. I don't know. I'd have to really think about that.
Wild West was fun.
Yeah. Wild West Rangers was really fun.
Shoot, what was the multi-parter after the wedding that was a lot better? I'm totally blanking.
After the wedding, I don't know.
They're still in
Australia.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, I don't think that was a better. No,
they're all pretty bad.
I was gonna say the wedding's not great, and the Return of the Green Ranger was not good.
Yes.
Okay, so I take that back. Sorry. Jacoby. Here's a question for you, Monty. Why is Jacoby, of all your friends, your favorite?
He's not. Moving on.
Yeah. Would you two consider doing a vlog of Power Morphicon in 2026?
Yeah.
Of course we would.
Yeah. We definitely want to go in 2026. We vlogged other conventions before.
Yeah.
We would definitely do that.
Absolutely. Filmform Studios. Dude, same. I've had to dial back and do bi-weekly reviews rather than reactions.
Yeah, it's not easy. Listen, a lot of people, other content creators look down on reaction content. Not easy. There's a lot of people do it, but no one's really doing it like us. I think we put a really fun take on reaction videos. Mm-hmm. And Nate can attest to it. It's not easy doing reaction videos. It's really hard. Constantly battling against. We're constantly defending content creators' rights, especially when it comes to fair use and commentary.
Yeah.
We're on the front lines, constantly fighting that free speech battle.
Yes. There's a lot to it, but
we're at the forefront.
Yeah. Ooh, Jordan says they're also heavy on Fortnite.
Nice. Hopefully I'll see you on there and I'll beat you. I'm just joking. Maybe we could run some duos.
Ooh, I can answer this on your behalf. Do you have any favorite Dino Charge characters?
Yeah.
I'm gonna predict them.
Okay.
Chase.
Okay.
I feel like that's too easy.
That's right.
I know you like Shelby.
Yes, correct.
I don't think you dislike anyone.
And you're missing a big one just because I like the actor.
Oh my god, let me think. Oh, Heckle.
Okay, you're missing another big one. You're missing another big one. That's probably.
Yoshi.
Yeah, Coda. Yeah. I like Coda because I love Yoshi.
Guys, this is the thing. I haven't even watched these shows. I just am around all of it so much that I even have any concept of them.
She has learned so much about Power Rangers through osmosis.
It is pretty crazy. Jordan, are you excited for the new Power Ranger comic universe?
Yes, I'm really excited. I'm really I get a lot of the press releases from Boom, and I'm really excited about what they have going on over there. I love the new direction they're taking. Mm-hmm. I love that it is starring Lauren Shiba from Power Ranger Samurai. I think it's a great way to explore that character that wasn't really explored a lot in Samurai, a fan favorite character that doesn't have a lot of history in the franchise that we could really expand on and give her a lot more to do. And it's a way to really tap into the younger generation that grew up with Power Ranger Samurai, who are super vocal on TikTok and Instagram. I see them a lot in the comments. So I think it's a really smart move, and to kind of get us out of the MMPR era. And some may say oh, but the Prime Rangers, they're MMPR inspired. Yeah, because it's an iconic look. And I don't mind that, but it's still something different. It's a Dan Mora design. If you guys follow me on Instagram or if you follow me on Twitter, you will know that Dan Mora is one of my absolute favorite comic book artists of all time. I love his designs. I love his redesigns in World's Finest of the Batsuit and the Robin suit. I think they're some of the greatest in the character's 85-year history. So yeah, anything Dan Mora feeds me, I'm going to consume it.
Nice. You're better at this than I am with the comics. If we go Power Morphicon, that's very nice of you to say.
We would love to take a picture with you too. We would love to take a picture with as many of you as possible, except Jacoby. Jacoby has to pay us.
Yes, I'll take money.
Wow, he complimented Nikki, and now Nikki's going at him too. This is great.
I'm not going at him. I'm saying I wouldn't mind if he wants to pay us.
And listen, if the final Ranger Stop and Pop Atlanta wants to give the Montiverse a panel, the Montiverse will show up.
Absolutely.
How about that? If they reach out to us and want to give us a panel, we will show up to a Ranger Stop and Pop.
Absolutely. Top anime stuff in the new Power Rangers reboot. What theme or themes do you love to see in it? Like the motif for the Rangers, or
I would love a redo of I was really inspired with the conversation I was having with Keys the Henshin today on Twitter. I would love to see a redo of pirate themed Power Rangers. I'm big into One Piece.
Yeah,
that has become a real favorite show of mine over the past couple of years. So, and we really didn't get any exploration of the pirate theme and motif in Super Mega Force outside of it just existing and being there. So I'd really love to explore Rangers who are pirates and they have to maybe operate in a state of gray.
I was going to say, it's quite interesting that Saban adapted a pirate theme season despite hating pirates.
Yeah, I know, right? Crazy.
Oh my God.
But that's something I would like to explore.
Absolutely. Jabbar, you guys should react to the Dynaman parody spoof. That honestly was my first introduction. That's like a somewhat recent one, right? I think I've heard of that.
Yeah, I think so.
But no, look, we're interested at this point in looking at other Sentai. We'll just have to see what we end up doing.
Yeah. I mean, time is a big thing. Like now we're super busy. When we get less busy, we'll have more content. That's usually how it goes. We're also doing outside of reactions, we also do a lot of short content. I want to start developing more short form content. If you guys follow us on Instagram or TikTok,
absolutely,
our short form content's more prevalent there. I do a lot of very informative videos. I want to explore more Power Ranger lore videos. I want to talk about JJ. I want to talk about the comics. So go follow us on TikTok and Instagram and Twitter because we're really producing different kinds of content for different mediums. So there's going to be a lot of stuff all over the place.
I can't answer this, but you can. Are you looking forward to seeing Mr. Wilton in season 3? I don't know who that is.
I'm blanking right now. I don't even know if I remember Mr. Wilton.
I'm assuming there will be some characters.
I'm blanking. I don't know.
I guess we'll find out.
I will find out.
Haven Knight. Also, I remember you guys mentioning Yu-Gi-Oh. Would you consider doing some Yu-Gi-Oh videos in the future, dueling each other? I don't know about dueling each other because I
want to duel Nikki.
No.
I would send her to the Shadow Realm instantly. It's crazy. It's crazy. No contest. Guys, I was ranked. I was nationally ranked online in Yu-Gi-Oh. Okay, you can get up now.
I don't know if I can.
The effect is worn off. But yes, we love Yu-Gi-Oh. We are anyone in the New York area.
Yeah.
We are going to be a part of a major Yu-Gi-Oh event coming up October, when is it, 5th?
October 5th.
October 5th. If you want to put it up on screen.
I was going to say perfect. Oh no, how do I?
You got to share it. You got to go to present.
Oh no.
Oh no, now we're not on screen. You have to go to present, and then you have to go to share screen.
Okay.
And then you have to click on the screen.
Oh, here we go.
There we go, guys. As you can see, we will be a major part of this Yu-Gi-Oh event that our good friend John is running at the Museum of the Moving Image in Queens, New York, October 5th, 2024. It will be a screening of Yu-Gi-Oh! The Dark Side of Dimensions in honor of the 25th anniversary and in honor of Kazuki Takahashi, the creator of Yu-Gi-Oh! So it's going to be a really cool event. We have so many surprises that I simply cannot talk about yet. We're going to have people from voice actors from throughout the entire Yu-Gi-Oh! Franchise are going to be there. There's going to be on-site dueling. You can bring your cards and duel. It's so cool for anyone in the New York area. This is going to be the biggest Yu-Gi-Oh event of the year. And I'm also going to be bringing John on the channel, and we're going to talk about it in detail. And he's going to explain to you why this is something he's very passionate about and something he wants to do. But for anyone who hasn't had the opportunity to see this movie in theaters yet, this is a cannot miss event.
Absolutely.
And you'll get to meet us.
Isn't that a bonus?
That's a super bonus. That's a super mega win.
Absolutely. Hold on. Would love to see a Deadpool like Ranger where he makes some of the budget and Sentai footage.
Ooh, well, that, you know what? Playing devil's advocate, that was RPM, right? A lot of that self-referential humor was in RPM, so you kind of did get that a lot.
Tyler is asking about One Piece season 2.
I feel like we're gonna get a lot of information coming soon. Netflix is having their Geeked Week, and we have 3 major characters that have yet to be announced for season 2.
Yeah.
And I do think we're going to be getting announcements on that day, potentially even a teaser trailer for season 2. But either way, I'm excited to see what they do with Chopper. I trust them though.
Yes.
They've earned my trust.
Absolutely. I feel like I know the answer. Have you seen Once a Ranger?
Oh yeah.
And do you plan on reacting?
Yes.
Yes. It's
Eventually.
probably a while away.
Eventually. We'll get to it.
But yeah, I would think as a big fan. Iron America.
I literally have all the teams set. I have the scripts done. I literally after I'd done them, we'd gotten so slammed. I'd put that on the back burner, and I was just trying to build up content back on the short form before I dropped like 5 in a row.
Yeah.
I will be dropping those soon. They are done-ish.
It's just hard, guys, because this is something that we're trying just really hard to juggle with. Is we have all these ideas of content we want to make that often are either a series or we have like follow-up ideas, but there's just so much like coming that it's hard, but we always like want to have that totality.
But they are coming. Those are coming soon. I literally was thinking about them today. That I had to re-record them. I'm gonna drop all 6 again.
Yeah.
One after the other. So stay tuned for that. You will see them.
Absolutely.
Blackwing.
Whoa.
Shout out to the Toku Titans. Toku Titans representing in this chat. I love being a Toku Titan. That's our crew name. We're the best crew of Power Ranger fans ever. Blackwing, also another great Toku tuber. Go check out his content. Click on the link on his name in the chat. Go check out his page. Make sure to go watch his videos. He's awesome. Good friend.
Nice. Johnny, if Power Rangers continued and Amelia left, do you think Izzy would make a great replacement for a female Red Ranger?
I'm going to be honest with you. Izzy should have been the Red Ranger.
I don't think
Cosmic Fury.
That's not a hot take, though.
Izzy should have been. It should have been Izzy. I love Amelia, but Izzy had more leadership qualities than Amelia did. I'm sorry.
I mean, that's fair. First of all, Haven Knight, yes, you did. But I've recovered. Ha. Mean Beetle. Who do you think is better Red Ranger, Wes or Eric?
What better Red Wes because he embodies Red better, but Eric's amazing.
Yeah, that's the problem. It's like we're talking about that specific categorization of Ranger Wes, but who's the better Ranger? That's a
we got to start powering through these because we're missing. We're so far behind.
Are you guys going to New York Comic Con October?
Yes, we'll be there. We'll be there. We'll be at New York Comic Con. Come say hi, respectfully.
Oh my God, yes.
Tell me how great I am.
Power Ranger teams, after they have been put through AI and then ranking the new suits, I've seen some suits put through AI. I don't doubt that some results are interesting. That's just not really something we
don't really feel great about using AI art at the moment. If other people do it, that's their choice. For us, I think we're going to hold off. I'd much rather commission an artist to do something than pay for AI art.
Absolutely, and that's something we've started looking into.
Yeah.
Hold on. Iron America, you think? I mean, yeah, that's something that we already kind of try to do. Just with thinking of what stuff we want to make Iron America. The problem is there's also so much.
Yeah. Also, I don't think we're that messy. I feel like we're pretty
good.
We're pretty good now.
Yeah, like, because that's the thing is, once we, like, really focus in, we, like, kind of, like, plow through stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're pretty good. I mean, listen, we get you guys Power Rangers almost every Monday.
God damn it.
Never stop the tire meter. Love tire meter for life. Like straight up.
Oh
If there's one thing you could swear by, it's tire meter.
Yo, I don't think I've ever seen you be this adamant about a ship ever.
Because you want to know why? Because when I first started watching Boom Ranger, I saw these two men be in such a healthy, loving relationship. It was so evident to me that they were just in a loving, normal, healthy relationship. And everyone came for me. Everyone wanted to tear me down. And they only fortified my will. Because people don't understand. If you want me to stop doing something, don't tell me to stop doing it. Because I'm going to keep doing it.
Yeah.
And especially something I can believe in. Because guess what? I believe in love.
Oh, that's really beautiful.
Boom.
Like I said, it's only because I've never seen you get this passionate about a ship.
I'm passionate about love. I want to see love live.
I don't think that's a bad thing.
I've seen love die too many times. That's a Paramore lyric.
Paramore.
Paramore, baby.
Johnny, do you think if one day Power Rangers would do a what if series with what if this happened, like what if Hexagon happened, what if the OG3 didn't go to the peace conference?
I think that would be cool.
That would be great because there's so many things you could do with it.
I always loved the idea of Hexagon. I wish that we could explore that in a comic book. I think that's really great to explore in a comic book at the moment. But yeah, I think that'd be great.
Andrew's asking, is the Super Train Megazord one of the best in Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue?
Yes, because trains are cool.
They are cool.
Trains are very cool.
That is convenient that they had a whole track system installed just for them in the city.
Of course.
As
one does.
Question for Nikki: if Get could procure you anything. Well, here's the thing.
That's a great question.
It's a great question because I fully believe he could get me anything that I wanted.
Anything.
The thing is, could I just have the pocket dimension itself?
No, that's the one thing you can't ask for. You can't ask for a dimension.
But I want the power.
That's not an object, right?
We don't know. We don't know.
A dimension is not an object. We're gonna talk astrophysics. A dimension is not a physical object.
Okay, if we were talking like just a
it's an ideological concept.
Okay. Anyway,
just name a thing. Name anything.
Here's the thing. Assuming he can get me exactly what I want and what I needed, I would take like a very delicious piece of chocolate cake any day of the week. Or here's the thing. His outfit's cool. I just don't understand how it works. Because I think the orange thing is like a scarf, but I'm not.
It's very stylish.
It's great. So if he wants to like make me look more stylish, I'll take that.
So a wardrobe, cake and a wardrobe.
That's a good combination of things. Okay. Johnny, do you honestly think if Cosmic Fury did get 22 instead of 10, do you think Amelia would get a Battleizer, Tarek would get a Void Knight upgrade, and Izzy would be temporarily red?
I don't think we would have gotten any of those things. I think Izzy would have gotten more character work. I think Amelia would have probably had more time to develop as a leader and probably be a better red than she ended up being. Not that she's bad, but she could have been a lot better.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, Tarek might. There isn't. I'm trying to think of how to say it. Tarek could have very well gotten some kind of power upgrade in general because he did fight. I don't know necessarily if he would have still been Void Knight, but I think he might have gotten something. Because I still liked the idea of them making him either the purple or even pink Cosmic Fury Ranger. Obviously, that didn't happen.
He should have been the pink Cosmic Fury Ranger.
That would have been the cutest thing ever.
Out of like as a nudge to like represent his daughter.
Yeah.
He should have been the pink Cosmic Fury Rangers.
Raphael, thoughts on Wild Force?
I like it. It's good. I can't really talk too much about it, but I like it.
Well, here's what I do know is Zord stuff is great.
I think they have some of the best subsidiary Rangers. Like they have some of the best non-red Rangers in Power Rangers.
I mean, yeah, and then of course the crossovers.
One of the best yellows in all of Power Rangers. One of the best crossovers in all of Power Rangers.
Yeah.
What some may consider the best crossover in all of Power Rangers.
Yes. Okay, who in the chat are fans of Voltron? I know you are.
I loved Voltron. I didn't watch the original Voltron or the second Voltron or the third Voltron. I was a huge fan of Netflix's and DreamWorks Animation's Voltron Legendary Defender.
Yeah.
I loved that show. Some amazingly talented voice actors are in that show, and the character work is phenomenal. They fumbled the ending a little bit the last maybe couple episodes, but
Mhm.
besides that, fantastic series. Highly recommend anyone check that out.
Malika. So if there's not gonna be a reboot, but remastered 10 episodes of season 1, right? That was passed over, I believe.
That was passed over. That's what Hasbro was trying to sell. No one wanted it. As the last I heard, no one really wanted it. They're still looking to do that, but no one really wants it. So
yeah,
we have to see. We have to see moving forward. That's the last news we heard.
Yeah. If Amelia got battleizer, it would be a combination of Void Knight's armor and Zenith Morphin Master's suit.
I like that.
I think that'd be very cool. Anything that connects her with Tarek, because I do think the Void Knight suit is pretty cool looking. And it's a good design. And I think that would incorporate with Red pretty well. Man, that's the thing. It would be interesting to see what they would have done.
Yes.
Kimberly's been getting a lot of good moments. Surely she won't be leaving the show anytime soon.
No.
No.
As we know, she never leaves the show.
Exactly.
She was in Cosmic Fury. Mm-hmm. She was there at the beginning, there at the end. She never leaves.
Yeah, she was. Yes, exactly. She was in Once and Always, even.
She was in Once and technically. She was.
What would be y'all's take and interpretation of a U.S. adaptation of King Oger? It's really
love those suits.
It's hard because I don't know enough about it. I know a lot of people said it was very CGI heavy because it was more like fantasy things, I believe.
I'm afraid we'd ruin it.
Yeah,
I'm afraid we'd mess it up.
That's the problem because, and this is kind of like a thing with anime and dubbing, is that there's like certain things that are like kind of so specifically made in Japanese that
what I could see them doing?
What?
They're like in a computer game, in like a fantasy computer game, because of the backgrounds are all CGI. And they have to morph into the computer.
Yeah.
And they're like, we're kings of all of our own sections of Narnia or wherever.
That makes me think of Digimon 2 now.
Yes. It's very similar to Digimon 2.
And yes. Okay, that's actually good. But yes, I've heard great things about King Oger. That's right. You can't stop the boom boom.
You can't. You can't. We tried. You can't stop it.
I didn't.
It never stops. It never stops. It's never stopping.
Okay. Well, I'm glad. I've been looking forward to your reaction to season 3, episodes 1 through 3.
Awesome.
I'm glad. No, trust me, we are excited to get through the rest of Mighty Morphin. So.
We are nothing if not dedicated. We are super dedicated.
Do you believe in love after love? Is that life after love?
I do believe in love after love, but also life after love.
Yeah.
But also life before love.
Yeah. What do you think is the best two-parter of Mighty Morphin?
White Light was a great two-parter.
Yeah.
White Light was a fantastic. The episode where Tommy loses his powers.
Yeah.
I'm blanking on the name right now.
I am too, but no, because that's
a great two-parter.
Because that first half of the season was good.
The Mutiny was also great. The first half of the season was really good and full of really great multi-parters.
Gotta get out of here. Oh no.
Bye.
Do you actually miss him?
I just said bye.
Oh.
I didn't say anything about missing him.
Oh, I'm just saying.
I said I'm saying bye. Jeez.
If we could give Toker and
Tokyuger.
I always thought it was Toker for some reason.
No, it's you gotta hit the Q. That's why it's capitalized. Tokyuger
and Boom Boomger. Here's the problem. Having now watched Boom Boomger like on its own, I like kind of never want it to be adapted because
even though it's the easiest to adapt,
it would be. But the problem is, I already love it and think it's almost perfect as it is. It's like not. I will just hate whatever they adapt from it.
It would be something so cheesy. It would be like Power Rangers Fastlane or Power Rangers
5Ds.
Power Rangers 5Ds. I actually made a funny meme.
Oh God!
When Boom Boomger first came out.
Yeah.
And it was Power Rangers GT, and the tagline was "Get ready to step into the Grand Tour" as an homage to Dragon Ball GT.
You made it look legit.
It looked so good. I have to find it because it's a really great meme. I posted on Twitter.
I know.
And that's what we would call it. We would call it Power Rangers GT.
That would be amazing.
Step into the Grand Tour.
That's the only way I will accept a Power Ranger adaptation.
Yes.
Do you guys like Jaden from Sam?
No. Next question. Next question.
I'm sorry. Do you think Casey from Jungle Fury should have gone to battleizer with Wicker?
Weiger.
Weiger.
White Tiger. Casey. I was saying the actor's name, Jason. He had so many forms, and they sold so many toys. I kind of just like Jaden as kind of the badass that he. Casey. Sorry, I'm all over the place. Casey is the badass that he becomes. Jungle Master mode is my favorite. So nah, he doesn't need it. He's too badass.
Yeah. Filmform Studios. I literally got 3 videos on why Tarek should have been pink. Yes, it was a waste.
So wasted.
Because the
biggest waste of an opportunity.
Especially with the number of Zords they had, there was no reason to not have more.
They could have added so many Rangers.
What do you think of Mac and? I know his name is not Tyrone. I can't remember what it is.
Will?
No, the 6 Mercury.
Tyzon.
Yeah, that's who I missed.
Tyrone.
That's what I'm thinking. Johnny.
Don't like Tyzon. Love Mac. I think Mac is one of the underappreciated Rangers.
Thoughts on all 973 episodes of Power Rangers and go through all of them individually. We'll try really hard.
Just start rattling off titles and be like, good, bad, good, okay, bad.
Yes.
Yeah.
Loved Bulk and Skull.
I think they have some of the. I think they actually develop as characters.
Yeah.
Because the Rangers are so one note a lot of the times, outside of like Tommy, and possibly Kim and Billy. They're the only characters that are allowed to develop. So I think they have the best development in MMPR.
Yes. What would it be like if Captain Mitchell became a Ranger? I think he'd be great.
He'd be old. He'd be like the Gray Ranger.
Oh my god. Out of Beast Morphers, Dino, and Cosmic, what's your favorite? Did you watch Beast?
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably Dino. Dino Fury is a really banger season.
I'm assuming we mean like both seasons together.
Yeah, seasons 1 and 2.
Okay.
Like series, I guess. It's a great series.
Yeah.
Green No More, that's it. Thank you.
Okay, that's
Sentai Ranger Donnie.
Yeah. What do you think of Kimberly's character development? And I would say, well, here's the thing.
It's good.
It's good.
It's better than people remember.
Yes.
That I'll say. It's better than people give the character credit for.
Yeah.
And I think Amy's acting she is the best actor in Power Rangers. Yeah. Quite possibly.
I think there's a great argument for that because she shines so much as Kim and gives her so much more dimension than just
her and JDF and Mighty Morphin, the two best, hands down, by a mile.
And you can tell when they talk to each other.
Their scenes, the reason why they have so much chemistry together is because they're just both good.
Yeah.
They're both so fantastic. Like, but watch her eyes. Watch her face. She makes so many minute facial gestures. That's a real telltale mark of someone who's a really skilled actor. And not that she will ever watch this or she'll ever like understand how much I appreciate her abilities at that age.
Yeah.
But I think she's so impressive to see like someone on a show like Power Rangers that's not known for nurturing acting abilities to be that good. It's really impressive.
It really is. Love her.
Love Kim. Love Amy Jo.
Jace, Lothar was the Deadpool of Power Rangers? I don't know about that.
Kind of.
Oh, he is?
No. He's kind of more like, I wouldn't say the Deadpool. I would probably say, I don't know. I gotta think about that.
There's actually like this. I'm gonna derail a teeny bit.
He's a meme lord. Lothar is a meme lord.
I'm gonna derail a little bit because Deadpool was brought up. I was thinking for absolutely no reason if the Boom Boomers were the X-Men, who they would be. I feel like a couple are very obvious.
Well, Ty Scott is Cyclops.
Is he? Or is Shashiro?
No, Shashiro is... Well, why do you think Shashiro is Scott?
Because they can both be sticks in the mud.
Scott is not a stick in the mud. That's because you don't really understand Scott. I think Ty is definitely X-Men 97. Ty is Scott. Shashiro has more of a like goody two shoes. That's more of like a G.
All right. Wait. So who? Okay. So that was what I was thinking. Is they had to be Scott and
Shashiro is Jean.
Okay, I feel better. So that way they're
teacher's pet. Like yeah.
So at least they're Scott and Jean.
Yes,
together.
they're Scott and Jean.
All right.
Mira is Jubilee.
Yes, I agree. That's easy.
Easily. Joe is
a little tough, but there's
a couple that stick out right away.
But like there's I think one that's very obvious.
What? What are you thinking?
Who are you thinking Gemba is?
Who do I think Gemba is? Gemba is Gambit, probably.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
Gemba's Gemba. And Sakato is probably Iceman, probably Bobby Drake. He's got that young, carefree, hyperactive personality.
Yeah. And then we don't have to go in the rest of them, but I was thinking Bune Diesel would be a great beast.
Bune Diesel is a great beast. I'm trying to think. Maybe Boone could be. He'd probably be Forge. He's got but he's more playful and young than Forge. Maybe like a Quentin Quire. No, he's not nearly as aggressive as Quentin Quire.
You're going like way deeper than I was.
All right, we won't. We'll just keep going.
But I thought that was fun. Okay, favorite pink and yellow Rangers. Okay, from my limited experience, Kim. Kim is the ultimate pink.
I did a top 5 pink. Jen is my favorite pink. Kim is a close second.
Yeah.
Yellow. I'm saving that.
I know who it is
though. So we will see. Do you?
Is it not Taylor? Or
just won't find out.
I know there's.
Have to stay tuned.
I am bummed because I know there's a lot of great yellows. I just haven't seen them.
Guess we'll find out later.
Well, we react to Kamen Rider Gov. We kind of said this a little bit earlier. We are interested in checking it out. Just no guarantees on.
We definitely will watch it. Yes. And we will talk about it.
Oh yeah.
But I can't promise reactions at the moment. We're just too busy. This is not our full-time job, unfortunately. If it was, yes. If one of us was doing this full-time, we'd definitely do it. We'd have a lot more time to do. But like we said, the Toei reactions are always the hardest. The Japanese reactions are always the hardest. They're just very big sticklers when it comes to edits, and they don't really observe fair use the same way we do. They don't have fair use laws, so they don't really understand content creation, and they not even just reaction channels, but all content creators. They don't really have great relationships with them.
Yeah.
It was because of Toei and them almost deleting multiple channels with copyright claims that they had to readjust. YouTube had to fix their copyright system because they were abusing the claiming system.
And that's with fair use, right?
That's with fair use because, again, YouTube had to step in and say, no, we observed fair use. So, like, you can claim the video, and you can't strike the video. They were dropping like 40 strikes at a time on channels and threatening to delete channels. It was big time crazy, but we're doing the best we can.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like we're doing it with Boon Boomger, and anything beyond that, it will be like we'll have to assess it at that point.
Hi, Pedro.
Yeah, Pedro.
Hi.
This is easy. Who's the better couple, Jen and Alex or Jen and Wes? Well, Alex kind of sucks.
Alex sucks. Jen and Wes, even though it's weird.
Aaron, thank you so much. Thank you for joining us.
Aaron, thank you. It was so cool having you in here.
Yes.
Have a good night. See you later.
Jace, which is your favorite support character? Alpha 5, 6, Deca, Circuit, or Tenso? I don't know who Deca and Tenso are. I don't think.
Deca, you won't meet until in space. Alpha. Alpha's a G.
Is there a difference between 5 and 6?
Yeah, you'll find out. I can't spoil that. That's something I can't spoil. We need to document that reaction.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Is it okay? Here's the
don't just don't even guess it because I don't want to give anything away.
I'm not guessing it, but I will say obviously because of Once and Always, I've seen 8 and
9. Yeah, it's not this. Trust me, it's not
good.
that.
That's good. I'm glad. Blackwing, thank you again.
Thanks, Blackwing. It was great seeing you, buddy.
Have a good night.
Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by.
Here's the problem.
Oh my God, that's a great idea.
It's a great one. I just don't ever have faith in toys.
The problem is we can't make it out of Mighty Morphin without a new company buying the rights to Power Ranger toys and starting at Mighty Morphin over again. So if Bandai still had it, we'd probably get something like that. But here we are, Playmates. Maybe Playmates will give us a plushie.
Who's more useless, Rito or Elgar? Or is that a spoiler?
That's a spoiler.
Okay.
That's a little spoilery, but they're both pretty useless.
I was gonna say, is there one that's decidedly considered one more than the other?
I don't know what the general consensus on that question is. They're both pretty they're not the best. They're not like heavily favored characters.
Yeah, I mean, I can imagine.
You know, but yeah, there's that. All right, we've been streaming for an hour and a half now. You guys are so great. Get your last questions in. We'll start winding down.
Yeah, and if there's something like that any of y'all like have wanted to say or that we might have skipped, please don't hesitate to put it back in, and we'll happily answer it now.
Also, if you haven't, follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and join the Discord. We'd love to have more conversations going. We'd love to build a bigger Ranger community. We're also dropping all of our news in there. Like we mentioned this live stream yesterday in there, so you'll be the first to hear our news. And Twitter is where I do a lot of my like thoughts. I review a lot of comic books on there. So I post a lot of my like free thinking thoughts on Twitter. So if you're into that kind of content, check us out on Twitter. You'll see a lot of my takes on like the new X-Men comics that are coming out, the new DC stuff, the All-In stuff. So follow us on there.
Follow us everywhere. Alien Rangers for having 10 episodes. Do you feel like concept characters?
Oof.
I feel like they're. I'm just gonna guess they'll be underdeveloped as hell.
They'll be there.
Okay.
They'll be there.
That's cool. Which of the Yu-Gi-Oh franchises is your favorite?
That's a great question.
Here's the thing. I think we're both very biased towards Duel Monsters.
Yeah, it's so weird. I just got asked this question over the weekend.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah, Judged Arts, the great Yu-Gi-Oh artist. They had asked me what my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh anime is, and it's Duel Monsters. As much as I love the other Yu-Gi-Oh series.
Yeah, and I have not finished any of the others. I have not seen anything really past 5Ds. I have liked what I've seen of parts of 5Ds. And I think the problem with GX is that it takes so long to get good.
It doesn't get good till the bodies start dropping.
Yeah, and it's honestly kind of mind blowing when it does, but yikes. Who is your favorite Power Ranger mentor?
That's a great question because there's good ones.
Solon is a great one.
Solon is good. Let's just say Solon. Leave it at that.
I was gonna say
there are probably better ones, but I like Solon. I like their dinosaur representation.
Do you boogie with the bear?
Weird. Nikki has officially boogied with the bear.
Yeah, I have.
She understands that reference now.
What would be a more mature lesson or theme you would want to see? So, like,
I would love to see mental health issues explored more in Power Rangers.
I would be honestly like pretty open to anything that's more mature if it's done, one, tastefully, and two, it just makes sense for the series. Because kind of like watching all of these shows, because like when you really think about it, a lot of the Power Ranger seasons, the characters are adults.
Yeah.
Like, they're not teenagers. They're actual adults with careers. So without them ever saying it, like, you can make the assessments like, hey, I deal with adult issues.
Yeah.
So I feel like there's room for them. I've never thought about like specific ones, but I don't want it to just be edgy for edge's sake, though.
Yeah, I mean, one thing that I would love to see explored that we really haven't is consequence. Like I would love to explore the mental effect that being a soldier at a young age has on the Rangers.
Yeah.
And how constant battle like really warps their sense of like life and how they kind of, because that's all kind of been like happy-go-lucky, hand-waved away, but I'd love to see that explored a little bit, not in a way that's super dark, but just some culpability and some understanding of the gravitas of what their actions.
Like just acknowledging like, hey, this is a thing I do regularly.
Yes, absolutely.
Andrew, are Dana and Ryan the best brother and sister team on Lightspeed? Also, you and Nikki have a fantastic Power Rangers.
Thanks, Andrew.
Thank you.
We appreciate you so much. And I think they're the only brother sister team on Lightspeed Rescue.
And if he means like the whole franchise,
I think Javi and Izzy are better.
Oh, they're great.
Yeah.
I was gonna say because I know there are multiple sibling pairs throughout the franchise. If Jason, Kim, and Tommy were in Once and Always, where would you want to see them at today?
Jason would hopefully not be in jail. That would be really great for the character. So just not in jail. Maybe doing community service somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I would really love? I would love to see if they were like, because there was that whole big story about Simon saying that David Yost didn't want them to like hard confirm Tommy and Kat still being together,
which is weird.
So to play devil's advocate, if Tommy and Kim were endgame, I would love to see Kim being a girl #girlboss, running her own fashion company, or something of that nature, or maybe like running or maybe being like an Olympic gymnastics coach.
Yeah.
Like leading the United States Olympics gymnastic team, and Tommy being a stay-at-home dad. I think that's a noble thing for Tommy to do. I'd love to see him just be like a simple own a dojo.
So wait, would that mean he's like Brian?
Yeah, from the Fast and Furious franchise.
Oh my god.
But I think it's really noble. I'd love to see him. He did it all. This man literally did everything. He saved the universe nth times. I would love to just see him get time to just enjoy his life and to see his child grow up and to be there for his family, and just own a martial arts studio. And I think Tommy's passion has always been martial arts, more so than paleontology and the study of dinosaurs and race cars.
He's got a lot of passion.
I think martial arts has always been his passion. I would love to see him have his own dojo in Angel Grove.
Yes. Jabbar, I've yet to see you guys react to JDF on the Cybertron pilot. I didn't even know like you could watch it.
You can. It exists.
I'm not opposed to it. Would we ever do Big Bad Beetleborgs?
I love Beetleborgs, and we would one day.
One day for sure. Just want to let you guys know that Billy peaks in season 3.
Well, he doesn't have much to do outside of that, so yeah, unfortunately.
PTSD would be a real thing. Maybe they need a counselor on the team. I'm out. My friends. Oh, thank you so much for joining us, Jace.
Thanks, Jace. Thank you for joining us. And when you're busy, appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out.
Yes. Thoughts on Thrax?
I like him. He's not like my favorite villain, but he's far and away the worst. I like him.
He's far and away the worst.
Far and away, not one of the worst.
Okay, I was gonna say no. Again, he's the better version of Canon. Absolutely. Which is your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh monster if you had to pick one? Ooh.
It's so basic. I'm ashamed to say it, but it's the Dark Magician. My first ever Yu-Gi-Oh card was the Dark Magician. I've used it. I've had a running Dark Magician deck from the second my hands touched that card until today. I still duel using one of my decks is always going to be a Dark Magician deck. It is a card that I'm constantly looking to build around because it means so much to me. I still have the very first Yu-Gi-Oh card I ever got, which was that Dark Magician, and I still use it in the deck. So there's a lot of sentimental value in it. I was able to meet Dan Green. The one thing I had him sign for me was a Dark Magician card. It was a QCR, quarter century rare, Dark Magician card. That's how much the card means to me. Nice. It's just, it's a basic answer, but I have a reason for it being a basic answer.
I don't play the game, but from a story perspective, I do love Dark Magician Girl and Mana. I think they're iconic.
Yeah. The Dark Magician Girl is super iconic.
Yes. On more fight, Jason or Adam? That's actually kind of tough.
That's a great question.
Because, like, Jason is a great fighter.
Adam.
Yeah. It's still Adam. Oh, do you duel with the heart of the cards?
Always. Always. My heart is made of cards.
Which Power Ranger season would you like to live in?
Where can we get the best insurance?
I was going to say.
Where can we get the best monster insurance?
Which ends up the best at the end of the season?
I would love to. That's a great question because it's like us as the age we are now. Would we be teenagers? How can we work around that? Like, I would love to live in Dino Thunder because I think that's such a cool experience. Like, Mighty Morphin seems boring, but I think Dino Thunder does teenage heroes really well. Okay. I also like Ninja Storm, like being a part of a ninja school, like Naruto style.
Because this is something I've thought about really hard with each of the seasons is what age the characters actually are. Because there's a lot of them to where, like, I know free range children is like a common trope of like, oh, you're kids, but you do whatever you want. But like in a lot of these seasons, they have to be late teens, early 20s. 100%. And that has to be the case with Ninja Storm because they do too much like shit on their own.
Yeah.
But no, that is cool. I'd love to go to Wind Ninja Academy.
100%. I would do so many Naruto references.
The only problem is that fire is not one of the categories.
I would shadow clone jutsu.
I don't think that's an option.
I would do the Rasen Shuriken.
What are your thoughts on Power Rangers Justice League crossover?
It was a cool comic. I really liked it.
But here's the thing: without having read it, wouldn't they have been completely destroyed by the Justice League?
There's some hand wavy stuff. Superman's obviously weak against magic. Power Ranger villains or magic. The MMPR villains. So it was fun.
There are things I like about Operation Overdrive, but I kind of feel like a few things got rushed. And it's my problem with the last 4 seasons.
Yeah, I agree. That's fair.
Which team would you want to be friends with? Oh my god.
All of them? Most of them.
I'm trying to think of who are the coolest. Ninja Storm's cool.
Ninja Storm are cool. They're like the definition of cool.
They're cool, and I don't think any of them are hateable.
Yeah, but I'd also really like I think the Time Force Rangers have a diverse group of personalities. But there's Lucas sucks.
And here's the thing. Katie, I'm sure would be very nice. I just really don't know yet.
Yeah.
And also the thing is, as much as we like Eric, he'd be like, I don't care. I don't want anything to do with
that'd be pretty cool though. And also any team that Johnny Young Bosch is on, I'd love to hang out with Johnny.
Yes. If they ever did that.
Yes.
Here's the thing.
The fact that they didn't get him for Go Go Loser Ranger is such a fumble.
Unless he just said no.
Yeah.
Maybe he didn't want to do it, or he's also a busy man.
Yeah.
So
he's so busy.
Are we looking forward to the Tengas?
Yes, the Tango Warriors, the birds. They're birds.
I think you had said yes to this.
That was Rita's Rewind.
Yeah.
Yes. I did play it. I did hear about it. I would love to play it on stream. If the company is watching, send it to me. I will play it on stream for you. Early access.
Chonzo, thank you so much.
Thanks, Chonzo.
And thank you. I'm so glad we could enlighten you.
That's really great to hear.
Yeah.
I have a new appreciation for Kimberly. Watching the series complete back, and hyper focusing on every episode, really diving into the character development and the acting ability of Amy Jo Johnson. I definitely have a newfound appreciation. Growing up, young boys, we're stupid.
Yeah.
We're like red and green. They're the coolest. They're the leaders. I think we definitely undervalued how great of a character Kimberly was. And I am a born again Kimberly Hart stan.
I was always a Kimberly
Hart stan.
Yes. Which one of Billy's 182 girlfriends have you liked the most?
I can't remember any of them.
Well, no,
the one from the last episode.
Well, no, I remember her, and I remember the one from
Madame Woe.
Whoa, but she didn't have the best.
I like this one because she made a creepy statue.
Well, this one at least had
creepy.
This one was memorable.
Yeah.
The one from Madame Woe, I remember for because she made no impact.
Made you a creepy statue, Billy. Here. Here's a creepy statue.
In Lightspeed Rescue, what would you ask one of the monsters of the week?
Hey, what do you do here?
I was gonna say, can we not choose Viper and be like, what's wrong with you?
I would quip. I'd be such a quippy ranger.
Yes, you would.
I'm I love quippy characters. I love Nightcrawler. I love Nightwing.
Yeah.
Dick Grayson's my favorite comic book character. So I'd be quipping, flipping around. I'd be like, hey, ugly, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
Why you on my turf?
Oh my god. Don't you need 100? Probably. He has the riz.
Guess what? Neither does Billy.
And Billy's
smart. Got that dog in him.
Sucks that they drop on more fights until Turbo now. Oh man, if that's true,
that's technically not true. You'll see.
Okay. Because isn't a lot of the footage supposed to be original at this point?
It is.
Yeah. I have a question. I know the monsters of the week don't get paid, but I don't doubt that for a second. But what do you think they do on their off time when they're not destroying cities?
I think it depends on the monster. I think each monster has a hobby.
I also think the Z Putties are they're so fun and showy. They probably like going to musicals.
They like clubbing.
Yeah.
The Z Putties are party clubbers.
Yes.
They go out and they go out just to have a good time. They go out just to dance. They don't go out to meet guys or girls or whatever their preference is. They go out to have fun and dance. And I love that for them.
Oh, absolutely.
The Dark Warrior, he is a classically trained ballet dancer.
Yeah.
which I think is really good for him.
Mm-hmm.
Eye Guy, he is an optometrist. Go figure.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. They're putting their skills to use.
Yeah.
I have not seen VR Troopers, so I cannot say.
Yeah.
And Billy is definitely the goat.
Billy's goated.
Goated.
Goated with the sauce, as the kids say. But all right, guys. I guess that'll wrap it up for us.
Yeah.
We've been going for 2 hours. We're going to do more of these in the future now that things are winding down.
Yeah, and I will also promise to do considerably better brackets next.
Yes, the brackets will be better, but this has been fun. We appreciate once again, we just want to say this is our 2-year anniversary of making Power Ranger content. We appreciate you guys so much for coming along this journey with us. Getting to introduce Nikki to Power Rangers with all of you has been such a wonderful experience, and we can't thank you enough.
Absolutely. No, thank you guys for hanging, for staying along for the ride, for caring about our crazy opinions.
Yes.
But no, thank you guys so much.
Thank you. And MMPR the movie dropping Monday. Morphin Monday. This Morphin Monday. Yeah. MMPR the movie. So make sure you tune in. And if you haven't liked this video, make sure to give it a like and a thumbs up before you leave. And until next time, guys, stay versed.